1. Storm in the South China Sea. GS Paper 2. Effect of policies and politics of developed and developing countries on India's interests. What is the context about? The International Court of Arbitration is set to give its ruling on the South China Sea disputes on July 12, amid strong opposition from China. China is arguing that the arbitration court has no jurisdiction in the case and on the relevant matter, and should not hold hearings or make a ruling. Entry of International Court. Philippines filed the case at the International Tribunal for the Law of the Sea at The Hague in 2013 and seeks to counter the Chinese claims in the South China Sea. The Philippines argues that the claim made by China is against international law. China claims almost all of the South China Sea along the 9-line on the map. China's expansionist policy in South China Sea. In recent years, attention has shifted to China's construction and installation of military-capable infrastructure in the Spratly Islands. The pace and scale of China's island-building works have dwarfed the presence of other countries that engage in similar activities. More strategically, it began construction of runways and port facilities. Why South China Sea has turned as a complex issue that couldn't be solved in ease. Owing to the sea's rich natural resources and annual revenues generated from the sea routes, individual countries have spent huge capital on island building works. Thus, none of the disputing parties is likely to sacrifice or surrender its claims easily. The underlying problem is the claim of overlapping areas by different countries that involve Brunei, China, Vietnam, the Philippines, Taiwan, and Malaysia. The Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, has been unable to formulate a consensus policy to resolve disputes by peaceful means, and members of ASEAN have overlapping claims among themselves. The way forward. Court's ruling may also provide a justification for coalition action, and can put pressure on the disputing parties. To resolve the disputes peacefully, the claimants should be willing to abandon their confrontational attitude and agree to find some common grounds, even if this requires sacrificing certain portions of their claims. Another way out is for the parties concerned to establish a common ownership of the disputed areas whereby all the revenues from the South China Sea are equitably shared among the littoral countries. Yet other possibility is for the disputing countries to specifically lay out their claims and allow a neutral party to adjudicate on the basis of the UNCLOS or any other relevant international laws.